Matt Brown from Matt Brown's Guitar Studio in Chicago and the band Dead Parade. I teach private guitar lessons and bass lessons if anybody out there is interested. So for this one, I'm going to teach you the bass line to Bob Dylan's Tangled Up in Blue. So pretty much we just have like an interlude, a verse, and a chorus, and then that form just repeats 8 times. So I'm going to show you the gist of each part with some tabs of what's being played and kind of explain where the fills are thrown in throughout the song, so you can kind of ad-lib and do your own thing. But what I just played is what's on the record, in case you're wondering. So let's check out the first section. Okay, so this kind of intro or interlude as it functions, all we're doing here is playing some A root notes for 3 bars, and then you can continue to play root notes in the 4th bar or throw in a fill. So the fill notes are going to come from your A major pentatonic scale. So those notes are, in case you don't know it, A, open A on your 5th string, wherever you want to play it, B, C sharp, E, F sharp, and then you've got your A up there. You will see some like B and higher C sharp notes being played over here as well though, so those are fair game too. So anyway, play the groove for 3 bars and then throw a fill in if you want using those notes. So that takes care of our interlude section. Okay, so that's our verse. So what we're doing here is we're playing a slightly different variation on the groove that we had in the interlude with the A note. So a half note for most of the time at the end of each measure. Going in the 3rd measure, usually you're going to have like a dotted quarter to an 8th note. So, and then the 4th bar, you're going to have a D chord, and you can either play root notes, or most of the time what you're going to see is the roots for half the measure, and then your A major pentatonic scale fill, or whatever it may be. Keep it simple. Alright, so that's going to repeat again, 3 measures of the groove, and then some sort of D thing. Usually it's this, which is just a real simple root and 5th idea of the D chord that's going to lead you into your chorus. So let's check that out. The chorus is a little more complicated as far as the chord changes. We've got an E to an F sharp chord in the 1st measure, so just root notes. Next measure we have an A to a D, mainly roots, and then we're going to throw in that 5th of the D chord. Then we're going back to the E to F sharp, A, D. Then what happens at the end is we have a bar of 6/4, and we're going to play over an E chord for 4 beats, and what we usually have is, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we're playing over a G chord for 1 beat and a T chord for 1 beat. So that whole measure, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 1. And you're back to another interlude. So I'm going to show the final chorus because it's a little bit fancier with the bass playing. I'm just going to play it with the tabs, and then once so you can see my fingers, and we'll call it a day. that does it for Bob Dylan's Tangled Up in Blue on bass. If you guys would like me to do the guitar for this one, maybe post a comment about that. I'm thinking about doing it, so I'm kind of on the fence. But anyway, if you'd like the tabs, my email's on the screen. If you'd like access to every transcription I've done in my whole life, which is a lot, check out the Patreon, which info is in the description below the video. So I'm Matt Brown. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all around for some more lessons.